let's take a look outside. Our Storm Cam 9 camera, though, showing just some very small little flakes of snow left in the Jasper Highlands. David, it was the pretty kind, and it didn't cause too many problems, so we'll take it.
Yeah, it looked like an Ansel Adams photo for sure this morning, and then again, it fell on that very warm ground. The reason why a lot of that has melted so quickly out there, but again, it was pretty for that nice burst we had between 5 and 8 a.m. Now we shift gears a bit. There'll still be some flurries possible tonight, tomorrow morning, but the bigger story is this. The cold air coming down combined with the stronger wind gusts. So already the wind chill is in the teens and 20s. So by tomorrow morning could be as low as the single digits near zero in spots. That keeps us alert. So be aware of some patchy black ice on secondary untreated roads tonight through tomorrow and even through early Friday as we stay about 36 hours straight below freezing. Probably not getting back above that till Friday afternoon. And those wind chills again, bitterly cold tonight through tomorrow, nearing zero to below zero in spots early tomorrow morning. And again, as I mentioned, some scattered flurries overnight through tomorrow morning, not adding too much to accumulation, but don't be surprised to see it blowing around. Now, as far as accumulation this morning, those nice bursts that moved on by, seems to have the highest amounts were north and northwest of the city, where you had 2 inches plus, but even around the city, an inch or two, even farther down to the south, and even areas to the east, right around an inch. So taking a look at some of the totals, these are the ones sent in by trained storm spotters. Again, this is in Cartwright, Sequatchie County, about 2 inches from that burst of snow this morning. Point Park, same thing, right about 2 inches, and 1 to 2 very common across Hamilton County. Even to the south in Walker County, 1.5 inches in Rock Spring. Moving east, Cleveland, about 2 inches there. And farther east into Cherokee County near Murphy, right at about an inch. So everybody got some snow cover, but a lot of that starting to melt away. But with that very slow melting and temperatures nearing freezing, again, watch for areas of black ice. It may look wet when actually it's a sheet of ice. Now, right now, still some bursts of snow right along the Tennessee-North Carolina border. And then coming down with this flow from the north and west, these are going to be the patchy areas of flurries you might see overnight tonight and again tomorrow morning. Again, these don't accumulate too much, a little bit in the grassy areas. It may add to some slickness out there, but as far as amounts, generally very light. But just don't be surprised to see that as high pressure builds in, wrings out the atmosphere of any available moisture, creating those flurries. But here's the wind chill. This is by early tomorrow morning. Single digits. For some, it's going to feel like below zero. It's going to stay that way throughout the day. Later on to the afternoon, even though highs get to near 30, the wind chill still single digits and teens, and then back to those same bitter cold levels early Friday before temperatures start to rise again. Now, as far as those snow flurries around, they'll be blowing around overnight in spots, and through first thing in the morning, clouds and flurries early, teens and low 20s for the actual temperature, feeling colder with the wind chill. A little more sun into the afternoon. Highs again barely near 32 to the south, staying near 30 in the city. Another very cold night coming up by early Friday morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper teens, a couple of spots near the plateau near 10. And finally, Friday afternoon, we get back above freezing just a little bit with highs nearing the 40-degree mark and more of a warming trend heading into the upcoming weekend. But tomorrow, we stay alert because of how cold it's going to be. Try to limit your time outside. It is going to be that cold. That wind chill, single digits near zero early, highs barely near 30, and still a few flurries early in the day. But things are looking up with temperatures heading into the weekend. Highs around 50 Saturday and Sunday, and look at that. Let's have the power of positive thinking. 3 of those 7 days are 60 or higher for much of next week.
All right, David, thanks.